Assuming that you have now opened Word, I'd like to welcome you to the world of Word. When you first open the application, you will need to create a new document. In this case, you may already have a new document present. If not, return to the File tab here found at the far left, click and select New. Beneath that, you will be presented with several options. These include selecting from a great variety of templates, or you may start with a blank template, as is always listed in the beginning. So let's start with a blank one by double-clicking the icon. Across the top of the page, you will see what is known as the menu ribbon. These include selecting from a great variety of different actions. We will explore each tab in a separate video. This current video will allow you to easily return to selected segments of instruction, and it may also allow you to skip sections of which you are currently knowledgeable. To begin, we will start with the Page Layout tab, where we will get ready to set up a page. When you click, you will now see that you have a different section or selection of options. So let's begin with the far left and clicking on Margins. One click. There you will see that there are several preset options that you can set them on your own with Custom. Let's choose the standard APA format, which is 1 inch by 1 inch, and double-click the icon. Now, as you type, you will notice that the margins will be automatically set. Next, let's move to Page Orientation. Here you are offered with two options. This permits you to design a page in either horizontal or vertical fields. Let's use the vertical field, which is Portrait, by double-clicking. At this point, you can see that nothing has changed, and again, only this would be evidenced as you continue to type. The next option is Size. When you click on the Size option, you will notice that you are presented with several items to create content, not just for a typical 8.5 by 11 letter standard size, but also different options to align for varied material, such as envelopes, photo cards, and even what's known as panorama. For today's purposes, let's just stick with 8.5 by 11. Next is the Columns section. Columns can simply be added by clicking the number preferred. You will use the Columns feature in the next module on Publications. For now, let's stay with 1. The next section of items allow you to customize the spacing desired for indentations, between lines, and for page breaks. These tools come in useful when creating a document such as a bibliography or table of contents. The most critical aspect, though, of these three areas is the item listed underneath, known as Paragraph. To open the Paragraph section, which allows you simply click on this small arrow box here, and this creates a breakout box, which simplifies the items that are found in breaks, indent, and spacing. Here, you can readily, after highlighting your text, allow special design to be added. Also nice is a preview window, which allows you to see what your text will look like after you've applied the designs. Most often used, at least on my end, is that you can adjust your line spacing from here for double, 1.5, or single. And also, under Special, you can create first lines or hanging indents, especially when you're working on a bibliography. Another favorite part is the Don't Add Space between paragraphs of the same style. Again, another useful feature when you're creating more advanced documents, publications, and also bibliographies. So let's click out and cancel for now. The next items that you see, or most of the remaining items that you see, are not highlighted or bold-faced. In other words, to use these, text must first be highlighted. As of now, we have no text. Furthermore, position, wrap text, bring forward, send backward, and selection pane all apply to manipulating text in, around, or through a picture. Finally, you can apply the align stage, which allows you to move sections of text that are highlighted, complete paragraphs, to different parts of the page using these options. That concludes how to set up the page. Go ahead and make sure you are ready to go.